Hi, and welcome back to another video, where recently it has been confirmed for us that we will be getting multiple DLCs this year. Now, although we already sort of suspected this, as you know, it's Jurassic World Evolution, and they're going to make DLCs for it, this is just great news in general, because it lets us know that we will be getting multiple DLCs this year. We don't know how many or what they will be, so that's why I'm here. Today I'm going to be speculating about a possible DLC that Jurassic World Evolution 2 could have in the coming year. So, before I get into it, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out. So yeah, please go do that. It's really, really useful to me. Thank you. So, let's get into it. Now, this DLC is the South America DLC. Now, I picked South America for this because I was going through the continent and where the different dinosaur dig sites are in the game. And you really start to notice that Europe, and in particular the UK, have a lot of love, as well as America. Both of them have a large majority of the dinosaurs in the game come from these two locations, while Africa, Australia, and South America are sort of neglected. So I decided to go through and have a look at what dinosaurs these areas had. And I was looking at Australia, and Australia seemingly only has 20 dinosaurs in total, so I sort of ruled that one out for having its own DLC. Then I looked at Africa and South America, and when comparing the two, I noticed that South America has some really big dinosaurs that aren't in the game yet. So I'm going to be making a video about that continent today, probably because some of these dinosaurs are ones that have been speculated about being in the game for a really long time, and it just helps it fit into the theme of the South America DLC. So yeah, the first dinosaur on this list is the MEGARAPTOR. The MEGARAPTOR is a very cool raptor type dinosaur. It's a lot bigger than the real life Velociraptor, so I imagine that would sort of be carried over into the game as well, with it being slightly larger than the Velociraptor, maybe even more Spinoraptor size, and it could sort of fill that niche back in when the Spinoraptor was removed. And yeah, it's just a really awesome dinosaur, I think. It's very intimidating, it's got a very intimidating name as well, and I just really like it, and I think it would be a nice, large, small carnivore, if that makes any sense. Now, the next dinosaur I'm going to talk about is another one that I had on one of my speculation lists a while ago, and that is the SALTASAURus. Now, for those of you who don't know, the SALTASAURus is a large sauropod dinosaur, but its most notable feature is the plating on its back. The almost bony plating, which is really distinguishes it from anything we have in Jurassic World Evolution 2 at the moment. I think it would be a really interesting creature to be added to the roster, and it's just one I've wanted for quite a while now, and it just fits in. You see what I mean, where a lot of these big dinosaurs fit into the umbrella of a South America DLC, so this really does seem like it could be quite a likely event to happen. So yeah, the SALTASAURus, I would like to see it be able to have some defensive capabilities against some of the carnivores maybe, since sauropods have sort of been nerfed in that aspect, being able to be taken down by velociraptors and all. But yeah, I just really like it. The next dinosaur on this list I am going to talk about is the Aerostion. I hope that's pronounced right. But yeah, this is another dinosaur that is native to Argentina, and it is quite a cool medium-sized theropod carnivore. I don't know, I just didn't say medium carnivore, but you know, it's just pretty cool, and it had a seemingly quite popular mod for the first game as well. So again, it's one of those things where it just makes sense. It's been proven that people like it, and it just looks really cool. It's got a particularly long snout for a medium carnivore, so I think it could have quite a long and narrow head. It's obviously got quite long, pronounced arms as well, as you could probably see from this image. But yeah, it's just a really nice looking medium carnivore, and it's one I would love to see in the game. Now, these last two are probably my favourite picks for what is eventually going to be in the game, as these two dinosaurs are two that are incredibly popular and have been in roster predictions from the very start of the game's announcement, so about a year ago now almost. So this one is the ARGENTINASAURUS. The ARGENTINASAURUS is probably most notably known for being one of the biggest land creatures to ever walk, and it's probably a lot larger than any of the current, not a lot larger, but larger than any of the current sauropods we have in the game, and I really think they could use this opportunity to make it a lot, really bulky and big, and I just think it'd be really cool. It could also add the spines that run down its back, which have been quite a prominent part of its design, like in art for quite a while, and in particular in Prehistoric Kingdom, which really does pronounce those back bumps and makes it look very unique. So yeah, that's another one I think would be really awesome. It would be massive to have in your parks, and it could be a really cool addition to your parks, essentially. Now, the last one on here is a dinosaur I have been crying out for since the game was announced, but wasn't actually added to the roster for the game. And it's one I think a lot of people want to see, and it is the Irritator, which is found in Brazil, as it would happen, making it a perfect candidate for this South America DLC. As I've said 1,000 times of this dinosaur, I think it would be a really awesome sort of in-between point between something like the Suchomimus and Baryonyx, which is a crocodilian type dinosaur but doesn't have the sail, and something like the Spinosaurus. So I think it'd just be a really awesome mix of practically all three of them, having some more actually crocodile-like features like the Baryonyx, some more of the elongated features of the Suchomimus, and flaunting a slightly smaller spine than the Spinosaurus. I think it'd just be a pretty cool hybrid type sort of thing for the Spinosaurid creatures. So I think that would be another very cool one to see. So yeah, that is it for this list. I haven't included any aquatic or aviary creatures, as I feel like it's probably a lot harder to find specific locations for where they would be found, as aquatic and aviary creatures would have a much larger territory than land dinosaurs would, essentially. So I haven't included them on this list. But anyway, I hope this has been some good food for thought for you, for what you would like to see in the game. So if you have got any ideas on what you'd like to see, go tell me in the comments below. I love to read through all of your answers, and it is, yeah, I just enjoy it. So yeah, please remember to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. I'll be posting Jurassic World Evolution stuff, so if you're interested in that, subscribe to me. I may even start moving into some other games as well, if you would like to see any of those. Hopefully when I hit the community tab goal within a couple weeks, maybe, the 500 subscribers, then I can start getting more feedback on what games you would like to see me cover as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!